What's up, guys? It's once again, it is MP4Podcast.com, bringing you guys some of the most interesting video game news that you guys need to know about. Well, Sony is only going to be selling the PS4 at a $60 loss. Now, Sony has said that if you buy PSN Plus in one game, they have recouped their loss on that PS4 for $399. So really, the PS4 is costing Sony $459 to manufacture. And I know people are like, well, one game is $60. I guess there's a retail cut. Distributors, you buy it from Best Buy gets a cut, and so on. And I'm going to talk about a little bit about the upgrade program in another video after this one. But this is pretty good news. And the reason why this is good news is because I kind of feel, now I don't have any proof of this, but this is just my own personal take on this. The PS3 was being sold at, I don't know, $300-400 loss. It was pretty big. Blu-ray technology was just coming around. The cell processor was Sony's new architecture. That was really expensive. IBM was the one who was printing out the chips. Some of the cell processors would be bad. IBM would toss them in the trash and keep on printing out more, because the cell architecture back then was very hard to manufacture. And when you take a huge loss like that on a console, what happens is you run into gamers who only buy 1 or 2 games a year. One of my neighbors next door, he only bought a PS3 to play Gran Turismo. Every time a new Gran Turismo comes out, he buys it. That's all he plays. I know other gamers who will have a PS3 or an Xbox 360. They just buy Madden every year. That's all they buy. Maybe one other game. So if you're taking a $300 or $400 loss, you have people only buying 1 or 2 games every year, even though if they are buying games at full retail price, it takes a long time to recoup that loss, and it could take 4 or 5 years, depending on how much the retailers take, for their cut, and Sony needs to get that $300-400 back. And then, sometimes, those PS3s are being kind of subsidized by other gamers who are buying lots of games. So, for instance, you got Joey down the street who's into RPGs, who's into shooters or whatever. He buys 3, 4, 5, 8, 10 games or whatever. So the games that he's buying is kind of subsidizing the loss on another PS3 where somebody's not buying a lot of games. So I think the PlayStation 4 is going to do really, really well. Once Sony gets a hold on the loss of the PS3, because they did lose around $15 billion, I think the PS4 is going to be very, very profitable. And, Sony's going to get back on track. They're going to open up more video game studios. They have more great exclusives. It's just probably going to maybe take a year or two or so on to really recoup all that money. A tongue twister right now. But it looks really good for the PlayStation 4. The only thing, I might make another video about this, is there is a little bit still of that HDMI issue, even though Sony says that you're going to be able to record over HDMI. And I'm going to talk about that in another video coming up very shortly. So once again, guys, if you're new to my videos, hit that subscribe button. Always making new videos all the time. And let me know, do you think this is a good move for Sony? If you say no, you're probably smoking crack. Once again, guys, this has been MP4Podcast.com. Sign up. You guys have an awesome day. Later, guys. Bye.